Welcome back to Momogi's video!
The grave of the fire dragon.
Ooh. So we're following.
So we enter a volcano-like place full of heat. Molten lava flows like rivers.
But there's a bridge too in the picture.
There's always conveniently bridges in volcanoes.
Ah, I see.
Otherwise, how would our beloved hero be able to cross it?
Who's Maris? I forgot her.
Well, she was... Yes,
Oh,
a mercenary
I
that
see.
hired herself at a very cheap rate. Ashida! Shida is like, Mars is always worrying about people. Shida is like, when this war is over, then Marv continues is, let's do our best to rebuild this country. And then Shida is like, oh, okay. But then Marv continues to say, and we will hold our wedding ceremony.
Ah, that's the one that she... Yeah. Then she cheers up. Because that was what she was really thinking of, their wedding.
I'm so touched. I want to marry Shida-sama too. She's a wonderful woman.
Shida-sama already has her heart set on Marv.
Yes. Oh, hi Horus. Horus is thanking Akura for saving him. Akura is like, you should thank Marth, Lord Marth. Oh, he says we are similar to Marth. I see. Well, like master, like servant. Oh, Marth said to thank Akura. He's such... Oh man, I'm so touched.
Yeah, that's
Horus
what you
is
can
like-
expect of Marv.
Yes, and Horus is like, I have a lot to learn. Let's go and save Nina-sama. Oh, hi Naval. He's like, you again. Yes, me again.
He's really prickly, eh?
On the outside. Oh, Naval was like, what do you want? Oh, Akura was saying, I heard that before you saved Ina, you were working for the bandits. And Naval is like, yes. Akura is shocked. He's like, why? She's like, why? Do you have some special circumstances? Someone like you. And then Naval is... Yes, she can't believe that Naval works with bad guys.
What does Naval say?
He's like, I'm different from you, and it's a fact that I work with the bandits. Oh, Akura is like, you're not a bad person. Oh my gosh, and then Akura continues to say that we've just been mixing with bandits for too long. She sounds like a worried mother. Oh my gosh. Naval is like, you are like Marth. Then Akira is like a do-gooder, and Akira says like mom, so it must be a compliment. And because Nabal actually laughed before he said all this, right? So Akira sees that it's a good thing that he smiled. Oh, we are making snack sweets again! Yay!
Like Shida-sama, right? Not us, right?
We are. Oh, Shida is very cute. So she sampled Akira's cooking, and then she's like, "Don't take it too hard. People grow through failures." And then she can actually taste a little bit of iron inside. Yep. Oh, and then she admits maybe not just a little. How do you add iron into it? I'm very impressed. Did you actually melt the iron pot while cooking? That's why iron got mixed inside. She does say she likes us. I'm so happy. Let's be best friends.
Yay!
Oh, it's quite a small map, narrow as well.
Are there thieves?
Oh! What's Daros doing here?
Oh, Daros! Why remember Daros and not Jake? Jake is... like, who's Jake? You know, Daros... yeah. He's more, memorable. Maybe it's his hair.
He has a the what's that called? We don't see his hair. He ties a handkerchief over it. A bandana over it, yes.
Yeah, so that makes him more memorable.
I remember him because he invited himself into our army as well. For free.
Oh. Oh. This is another part of Anri's journey.
I see. Oh, Anri's legend, I see. Oh, around 100 years ago, the Arcania kingdom actually genocided the dragon. What was reigned by? Oops, was reigned by the dragon folk. Oh, the royalty actually almost ended.
Wow.
Oh. Wow, it's a very heavy story. So somehow the princess of Arcania was in Alithia, and then Dorua wanted her to surrender her to the dragon folk. So the princess was willing to do so, but the Altheans weren't, and then they vowed to protect her to the last person remaining. Oh, that's a very okay. This is a very heavy story. Oh my gosh.
So what happened in the end?
Well, we'll find out more of the story later.
Yeah, he just stopped the story there.
Oh, we can use the master proof before we start the battle. That's cool.
No need to waste one turn to promote her. But there's no
Okay,
nice
so-
scenes background.
Yeah.
So,
So
you're
Linda
saying-
is a sage now, and she can heal.
Yay! So Marisha won't be needed anymore.
Ouch. I find it very sweet how Shida couldn't bear to tell Marisha that Marth was, going to be wedded to her. Because she was so cute and sweet about it. Yep.
Don't dash a little girl's dream.
Something like that, yes. Is Horus there for training, or is he spectator actually?
But there are so few people to be just there as a spectator doesn't seem likely.
Okay. Okay, let's go.
Oh. And now Horus will be taken out. No. Oh, it's Powder. It's
Replaced by Minerva.
Minerva. Well, Powder is no longer the person she used to be in the previous game.
True. Paula was really our MVP, man, in the last game. She was like invincible. Yeah.
Yeah.
She dodged, she laid critical hits, one hit KOs. Wow, she was like a one woman army.
She was our Ikora.
Yes. Okay, let's go. Wow. Feels like the body will burn just breathing the air.
It must be very hot. Yeah. The volcano. Oh, the dragons wait for their death here. Oh, those that have devolved and became beasts.
So dragons. Oh, they seal themselves into dragon stones. I see. Oh, so if sealed too long, they will lose their rationality as intelligent beings and descend into just mere beasts.
This is like history, right?
Yes, she is
lesson.
giving us a history lesson on the fire dragons.
So she was telling us about how... Oh, was it he? Chenny. Yeah, anyway, Chenny... Yeah, he. Yeah, so Chenny was telling us about how long ago, yeah, the dragons, a lot of them were losing their minds, and the elders say that the only way they can survive is to live on as humans and discard their identities as dragons. But
I see.
those who were too prideful to do it, yeah, lost their minds in the end and became
Oh man,
beasts.
this is really tragic.
So it's like these fire dragons, they are the ones who have become beasts. Oh, so it's pretty much telling us it's okay to kill them because they are now just nothing but barrel beasts.
This one is quite straightforward, so there shouldn't be a lot of repeats, I think.
So you think?
Well, we have quite a few promoted classes. 3! We have 4 promoted classes right now. Oh wait, that's ignoring Horace and George. So that's 5. You know? We should have an easy time here.
Yeah. Let's see. They are all crowding at the entrance.
Well, this is a good part for the enemy to make their first move.
Oh! Oh!
Wow.
Feels like, okay, at least Naval isn't in danger of dying in the next. Ooh, Horace.
Wow, Horace.
That's close. Well, at least we have 2 healers now, so yeah, both of them can be healed. And there's Fina too, so we can heal 3 people even. 3 times.
Very nice. Oh,
Pretty good level up.
This is a good level up.
Yeah.
Last minute preparation of the dragon swords, I think.
Oh, Mauricia is still getting trained. She's not just a backup after all.
Someone needs to stand in front of Naval because tomahawks can attack Mauricia. Huh? Okay, a good choice. Now that Mauritia's magic stat is higher, her healing has gotten better as well. Oh, you used the stronger staff. Oops, I didn't see carefully. Oh, I see.
Horus looks like he's still in danger. Like,
Very good. Wow.
oh, good level up too.
Yes. Wow. Okay. Phew.
So far,
Yes,
so good,
that
eh?
you saved.
This stage has been like pretty good so far. Someone needs to heal them both.
Who was that?
One of those
Okay,
Dragon
fine.
Knights.
Just tell me you don't know.
Yeah, I didn't see who it was. But based on the little it hit, I guess it's Minerva.
I see. I think so too.
Because Ikura would have killed that Dragon Knight thing. And Shida-sama would probably have hit a little more, maybe.
Nice.
Yeah. Ooh, good level up.
Oh, yes. Are we not going to let Linda gain some experience points doing some healing?
She's doing some healing. No, she's not. Eh? Yeah, she
Okay.
is.
That's good. She finally is.
I mixed up Linda and Fina when I thought that she was healing.
Linda and who?
Fina.
Oh, oh.
Good level up too.
No, the magic stat isn't increased.
But luck and speed all increased.
she can't promote yet, so it's not very useful in my opinion.
Oh, enemies from the back. Oh, it's good that they are
Not to
all in a
worry.
group. Yeah.
I'm sure we will all wipe them out fine. They can't fly, so it's not that I mean their movement range is quite big, but it's not compared to flying.
Aren't they flyers? The fire.
No.
Oh, fire dragons. This. Oh, okay. Oh, the land ones. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, good that we have 2 healers.
So
Just that now. Oh, the person who hit so little was Shida-sama.
oh, I see. Oh, she was using javelin.
Oh, I
Nope,
see.
she can't recruit Daros.
That's strange.
Only the attack option appeared.
Strange.
Oh, if only that critical hit happened first.
Yeah. Well, now we need a healer to go and save him. Ah! Linda's too far away. Both of them are too far away. We'll need Pina now.
I think Marisha has range healing stuff.
Oh?
Minerva will die.
Why move there? Oh, okay. Oof. Not a very good level up. Yeah. A little disappointing after such an impressive creep, yes.
We will need to move Marth twice so that Fina can send him towards Daros.
Oh? So, wait, Naval? How about Naval?
Marisha hasn't. Maros is like, Daros, why here? I thought you stopped being a pirate. I think he said, yeah. I see. So Daros said even if he quit being a pirate, there's nowhere for him to go. Marth is like, if it's like that, then come with us. Daros is very touched, and hence he will join us. Yep.
Ooh, yay! He'll die,
he
for,
will
the
die
prince.
for the prince.
Like
That's so
right
cool.
now. Let's fulfill his wish now. Because Marth looks like he's in very big danger right now. Oh. Oof.
Oh,
Now what?
ouch.
Oh.
Did we overstretch ourselves?
We'll find out. Oh, for
Yes,
Daros.
all because of Daros.
Well, Shida-sama is going to stand beside her ma and then we'll see what happens. Why does it sound like going to die together? Ah, yeah, because that's what I was foreseeing.
What happened to the dragon lance?
Dragon lance? Isn't there some below?
As in, Shida is not taking it.
Ah, now she is?
Okay, now she took it. Okay, Naval should be quite safe. Well, she doesn't need to heal now. Oh, that was quite a bit of an experience point gain. Wait, we are leaving Okma to deal with the 3 enemies down below.
Daros! His wish has been fulfilled!
He retreated. Yeah.
He retreated, okay. Whoa, Okma! Whoa, Okma!
I like how the different Okmas will exclaim with different exclamations.
Okma!
That sucks.
Eh?
Oh,
We
we
reloaded.
restarted. Reloaded. Oh my gosh, everything we did has to be redone again.
Well... I guess she will put more people rather than just Okma at the bottom this time.
Actually, it would be better. Yeah, at least we are not replaying. I think it would be better if we let Daros and the enemies come down and then we pull more forces to the south to deal with the south reinforcements.
But what if Daros gets killed?
Yeah, we're out of range so that he doesn't get killed.
Okay.
But at the same time, we will come down. Don't bring Marth too low, otherwise it will be difficult for him to meet with Daros again.
No worries, there's Fina. Who's he passing the dragon dance to? Oh, Horus, I
Horus.
see. Ah, and reloaded because Horus has already used his turn. Okay, that shouldn't matter. Oh, Okma's still going to be in a position of danger. It's not that he
For
should be
non-promoted
hidden.
class, Okma's powers is unrivaled. He's doing better than Horus.
Ouch. I see she is favoring Linda over Marisha for healing. Ah, Naval is going
For
to
small
be...
healing.
Oh,
Very nice.
nice. well.
Oh, he missed.
What you just said is true.
Oh man.
Ogma is doing better than Horus.
Oh man.
Oh,
How can Horus actually miss?
oh, Naval is going down this time. Yeah, he did well the last time. But can't we not just put, you know, the burden of fighting multiple enemies on the shoulders of one single ally? Why can't we have more people around? That's such a heavy burden to shoulder.
That's the I mean, you know, in real life we will never want Shiy to be the general. Yeah. Yeah, you know, whoever survives will be the elite of the elite, yes.
Say Shiy.
And,
So,
and it will be on top on on a mountain of novices' bodies.
oh. 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 Oh no. That was exciting. Oh, everybody survived.
Wow, this is a... Yeah, it's not surprising that Naval is the elite, yes.
Yeah. Oof.
Very good.
Somebody just has to get the other opponent and yeah, bottom will be safe. Ooh, here comes Shida. Not enough. Wait, are we going to leave the top to Horus? Oh, Ogma can do it too. How about Josh? Ooh,
Oh, that sucks.
wasn't a very good level up.
Don't bring the dragon sword holder down. Let him kill the dragons.
There's Horus! Don't you believe in Horus?
I have very little faith in him.
Ouch. There's Daros who will sacrifice his life for Ma. Don't you
Yes.
believe in Daros?
No. His accuracy sucks. That's why he keeps missing.
Ouch. Are we able to kill all three with our remaining people? Ooh, nice. Not enough to get it down, but then, yeah. Pretty good.
I think Minerva can poke and kill it. Or let Horus poke and kill it. But he might miss, that's the thing.
Is Linda going to... Oh, is it Ogma who will be revived? But I don't think he will
Be
reach though.
refreshed.
Refreshed, yes, refreshed. But I don't think he has enough movement to reach the enemy, does he? Ooh, nice!
Wow.
She
Fire
used-
on a fire dragon and critical hit it to death.
Wow!
Linda is not to be messed with.
Yeah. Oh? Ooh, 20 speed now.
Wait, why are we healing Naval who is not in danger?
I have no idea! Why not Horace who looks like he's dying? I have no idea.
Horace is quite handsome as well. I mean, he doesn't lose to Naval in terms of looks.
Because she said it was based on looks. That's Sil's reply.
What are we trying to do? I don't understand. Okay, fine.
Oh, ouch. Missed. Okay, now we have 3 more to get down 2 enemies. We can do it. Especially with Ekura, yes. Oh? Oh? What if he misses? He'll be dead.
Shouldn't we just shoot the dragon?
Shoot the dragon?
But at least if it's on me, Horace won't die. Okay, this is a pretty decent level up.
Yeah. And Ekura for the final kill. Yay! Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, wow. Not bad, Daros.
Well, the Devil X caused harm to himself. That's why Daros did not die. Otherwise, he was bound to die.
What do you mean by...
The enemy's Devil X
Oh,
caused
I
harm
see.
to himself. That's why he did not cause. That's why Daros did not die.
Ah, I see.
Yes, if the Devil X didn't act up, yes.
So, well, luck is on his side. This time. That sounds so ominous. Oh yeah, in the previous universe he did just retreat, yes. More dragon sword?
Sure. More Dragon Slayers? Wait, did one of the Dragon Riders just retreat without attacking?
Eh? Why?
Oh man. Wow, another great level up. The dancer is exposed, I see. Time to use. Oh my gosh, an item was used. I guess she got tired of having to restart. Oh, the sudden realization of the explosion was a shock. Okay, I do understand unintended circumstances.
I see.
Oh my gosh, Naval, the dragon killer.
Naval is like our MVP this time in this game.
Oh, Horace, you suck.
Ouch!
Oh my gosh, our restart was so bad. You didn't save.
Oh, ouch.
Oh man, we did so much.
Yeah.
Why didn't you save often? Oh my gosh. Okay, fine. In the olden days, we start from Herba, yes. Now we have to see Daros declare that he will die for Marth again. So touching, yes.
Oh no! This time. Well.
Wait, why is it the Thunder Sword? Oh, it has range, yes, but the dragon's gonna kill him first. Okay, true.
Yeah, the dragons get one hit on him. Anyway, that's what she said.
Oh, Ogma's strength level up is gone.
Gone.
It's gone. Ogma's level up previously was the stat related. I'm sad. I'm beyond sad actually.
What's beyond sad?
I'm very sad. I wanted that strength update so much, level up so much.
Well, and now he can't defeat that guy because he didn't level up his strength.
Yes, go and poke at him. It's okay.
Oh,
Oh, it missed. Okay, hi George.
yeah. Yeah.
Yes, oh, this is a good
And
level
so,
up.
yeah, he got that strength level up instead.
Just nice.
Now,
Let's
those
see.
at top. At the top, yeah.
Yes, go with top.
Ooh.
Very good.
That's in range, eh? Mars is in range of that opponent, that is.
Wow, Minerva's gonna die next turn.
Well, there are lots of other people to kill the enemies. No, as in.
Heartless
Oh, you mean?
Peps, yes.
Oh, I was thinking of those 3 enemies around. A lot of people will kill them and then she'll be safe, but I forgot about the enemies on top. No, I didn't mean it's okay for her to die. I meant that the others will wipe out the enemies around her so she will be safe, but I realized that isn't the case.
Oh well.
Ooh, nice.
Yay! Because sages have high magical defense, so the thunder sword can't do much against us.
Ooh, good level up for Horus.
Yes.
She got a strength level up.
Yeah. Overall, the level up was good.
Yeah. Okay, Akura isn't going to save Minerva.
Nope.
Ah!
Who cares about Minerva?
What? Why? What happened? Why do you not care about Minerva?
She was a disappointment in the previous game, she's a disappointment in this game.
What? But you haven't given her a chance yet this game. And why is she also not caring about Minerva? What? The state has been saved. It's fixed now. Minerva is gone. Retreated. He has gone.
Shouldn't we heal Naval first?
Nah, believe in Naval.
Yeah, and then we'll have endless restarts for believing in a weird thing. Oh, Naval has Cohes's voice. I forgot that. Or did I not know that? Wow. I think I forgot, yes. That's cool.
And suddenly Naval's has shot up in Sil's rank, and she will believe in him now.
Sort of, yes. That's awesome.
Yeah. Pretty good level
Yes,
up.
the fortress definitely helped. Yes, and it was a good level up. Oh, that is so cool! 42, wow! Wow, did I see a 60? Wow!
Wow.
That was so cool! Silver bow and legendary bow, okay, makes sense.
Wow, okay.
Oh, fire only has one hit. Too bad. We have to use some other tome. Overkill.
It's because of Horus's speed, right? That he keeps getting attacked twice.
Yes, that's the unfortunate thing about heavy armor.
Ah, I see.
But if they have very high defense, they will get 0 damage each time.
So what are you saying about Horus?
He's a failed heavy armored knight.
Ouch!
He really has a lot to learn.
Hmm.
Save! Yes. Pre-promoted ones have lousier stats. That's unfortunate. I have no idea why the game design is like that. Okay, poke at it. Yeah! Poke, poke. Yes, poke more.
Are they all taking a turn at this dragon now? Poor dragon.
Well, it's all for Ogma's sake, so you can't say that.
Oh, that's the strength level up
Yes.
that Sil wants.
Yes. Yes. I mean, speed is all very good, but when you don't have the strength to back it up, it can be quite useless.
Ouch.
I mean, I remember one of the Fire Emblem games, my promoted archer was very fast, but he had too little power, so he would almost be able to hit almost everyone at 0 or close to single digit damage.
Ah, I see. Well, good for finishing off
And then-
low HP people and stuff.
Yeah. It was tremendously frustrating. Well, out of stubbornness, I continued to use the archer.
Who's it? Who's it? I'm curious now.
I forgot the name.
Ouch.
Oh, I think it was Leonard. In Ike's game, I think. Ike's second game. Oh, you didn't play the second game.
Ah, I
I see.
see. No wonder I'm like, who's that? Okay, yes, it was a telling silence. Together they stand again to face the enemies. Shida and Ma.
Okay. Why is it suddenly so romantic?
Yeah, it is a romance story after all, Fire Emblem.
Wait, what? Was it? How come I didn't know that?
Didn't you know? What were you reading in the skits?
As in, that's not what the main story is about, isn't it?
That's
I think you're weird.
that's the side story. You're getting them mixed up.
Okay, if you say so. Oh well. He didn't even try to earn experience points with a little bit of pokes. Okma. I thought he would use the thunder sword.
His magic attack isn't very high.
At the very least, I think Shida-sama should. Never mind.
Oh, phew. No, Okma! Okay, we are back to Marth and Shida standing side by side.
There's one space between them.
That space is negligible. Okay, there's a fortress between them, yes. And then they're standing on either sides of the fortress. You know, symmetry.
No, don't do it. Without the dragon lance. Oh well. I was thinking don't bother killing it and hold the dragon lance so that when the flying dragon comes you'll be able to slay it.
She says,
No,
says the person who wanted Okma to hold a thunder sword instead.
Okay, fine. Wow, a dragon appeared. And then Linda is gonna die.
Believe in Linda, too.
Okay.
She survived even with the fire tome that got spoiled after use. Ooh.
Oh my gosh, is Marth gonna die?
Yeah, if you believed in Linda, how can you not believe in
Fina.
Marth?
Goodbye, Fina.
Fina. No problem for Ekura. Ooh, another strength level up. How strong is she going to get?
We are not restarting.
For Fina? It's close to the end
Why do
anyway.
you sound so... Why do you sound so... For Fina? Wow.
No, it's just that it's close to the end and Fina is... It's hard to say Fina, right?
Fine.
Is Marth going to retreat? I guess not.
Oh, oh, very nice. That was awesome.
Oh, another strength level up too.
Oh, yes. Wow, at this rate, when Ogma is promoted, it's gonna be one of our very power units. He's got very good level ups so far.
How about Marv? Marv is like he has like 4 more strength stats than Ogma.
I mean, Marv,
It's Marv.
of course, will be always very good.
Just the boss left.
I have a sneaking suspicion reinforcements will come once we leave the forts.
Don't be too suspicious. That was a good poke. The nail is like a free poke without getting any damage, so that's good. I wasn't being sarcastic.
Wow,
I said she
8
got-
HP heal is quite a lot.
She got EXP for it. I was just saying. Okay, that was a better poke. Because she didn't, but except that she missed. Yeah. Ooh. And all the
Just
pokes
nice.
are for Ogma to finish it off. I see.
Wow, a very good level up.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is really good. Go, Math, seize.
And map clear. Yeah. Let's see now.
Math is almost level 20.
Ooh.
Okay, we have finally made it through. It's the same as other places, the beast types. Oh, Earth dragons are at Macedonia. Oh, the highest power among the dragons, the Dragon King Naga, fought for humans. Okay, so it was a terrible battle, but Naga won. Oh, and he sealed the Earth Dragon underground, I see. Oh, the seal is returning, I see, I see. Oh, the Divine Dragon Trap King, I see. So, what about the Divine Sword Falchion? Oh, left behind by Naga and made from his own teeth.
Wow.
Oh, he pitied that humans have no way of fighting back. That's a real big sacrifice. I mean, pulling out your own teeth, you know, to forge a sword for helpless humans.
This is about Tiki. Tiki who was just born. She made Tiki sleep. So that was back then.
Oh, Gato is a divine dragon. And Cheney says that he is as well.
Oh?
Oh, he gave up being a dragon to be human so that he would not descend into a mindless beast.
But they still...
Oh, now he's under the dragon tribe.
Oh, I see. But he's still able to... I mean, these dragons are still able to keep some of their powers, even though they give up being a dragon. So what's so bad about that? Okay, pride, yes. Yeah. Becoming an inferior species. Yeah. Pride.
Wait, who is this guy? Beru.
I don't remember him too.
And he's like, pardon me for the sudden appearance. Beru, Roberto, and Raiden. So, okay, this is Roberto. Original Grunier Sable Knights. Oh!
Okay.
So, they've given up knighthood and work to protect the people.
So they have come to join us?
Marv is asking why, because they were previously enemies. They said that their leader actually protected the weak, ignoring country boundaries. Oh, okay. Ignoring the citizenship of the weak.
Okay, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and check out the next part.